What's up, cretins? What's up, creeps? My name is Chris. I am the only person on the internet that's talking about horror movies. I watched and I ranked 211 of the horror movies that came out in 2023. Today, we're going to be going through numbers 150 through 131. We're going to talk about some of them. We're going to breeze past the majority of them.
That's not true. I'm sorry. I had a lot to say. There was a lot of things I had high hopes for in this. And surprise, surprise. These movies are shit.
So, without further ado, number 150, Sick. So I've got three things to say about Sick. Number one is that it's the first movie that, in my opinion, felt outdated in the wake of COVID. I thought that this was very much a reaction to COVID, and that it would have hit a lot differently and a lot better had it come out earlier. Two, anybody else get the feeling that this was very much Kevin Williamson's idea for Scream 5? And that, like, the studios turned him down and he was just like, well, fuck you. I'm going to go and make $1 billion somewhere else and just call it something else. Three, maybe I'm old and out of touch, but dude can't write teenagers anymore. 149, The Tutor. Listen, I drove an hour to see this shit in theaters. The secondhand embarrassment that I had while watching this was palpable. I couldn't even enjoy it for the trash that it is. 148, Kill Her Goats. The lesser of Steve Walsh's two blood and tits movies that came out in 2023, I took part in the crowdfunding campaign behind Kill Her Goats. I received my rewards, I watched it, and I promptly listed everything on eBay. 147, Captive. 146, All Hallows Eve Trickster. If you haven't pieced this together, the original All Hallows Eve is where we met Art the Clown. This new anthology, third in the series, has nothing to do with Art the Clown, no correlation whatsoever with Damien Leone, and it's nothing more than just a cash-in by the people who own the title. Brilliant business, terrible movie. 145, The Scariest Places in the World. Only slightly worse than 144, The Scariest Places in America. They're not unwatchable. They feel like an untethered compilation. This is essentially a YouTube watch list. 143, Insidious: The Red Door. I feel bad doing this because it's very clear that Patrick Wilson has love for this series and wanted to contribute something to it. Respect to him for his contributions to the genre, but this was the worst in this series, and by a substantial margin. 142, Brooklyn 4-5. I don't know what the fuck movie everybody else saw. 141, Batman, The Doom That Came to Gotham. But that's not a horror movie! 140, Monsters of California. I don't want to get into all the small things that had me saying damn it about Monsters of California. But if I took a first date to see this instead of going to a rock show, I don't think she would be feeling this, and she would likely throw this man overboard. I'm not down, not now, not always. I will not be watching it one more time. Where are you? 139, Quicksand. 138, R.L. Stine's Zombie Town. Did you know that there was a theatrically released R.L. Stine movie that had Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase in 2023? I'm sorry for telling you. Don't get curious, just watch Goosebumps or Fear Street or whatever. 137, Pet Sematary Bloodlines. I could go for an hour about this movie. I watched this shit like 3 times. If this is Judd Crandall, is it this Judd Crandall or is it this Judd Crandall? Because this isn't Judd Crandall. I can't think about this shit anymore. Let's finish up. 136, Swallowed. 135, Landlocked. 134, The Lurking Fear. 133, Fear the Night. 132, Heebie-Jeebie TV. It's fun to say. 131, Follow Her. So that's it for today. Go do all these things. Let me know how wrong I am about whatever right here. Your opinion counts more than mine. Swipe this way for worse movies, this way for better. And if they're not there yet, drop back tomorrow. I'll have a whole new set of shit to whine about.